過ぎた季節が嘘だとしても重ねたぬくもりは嘘じゃない君が残した背中の傷跡は今もずっと甘くてだからずっと痛くて
Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leon Moki here, and I'm giving you guys a new fanfic story. This is My Gundam Academia. This is a Gundam story in My Hero Academia fanfic I've been wanting to do for a long time now. Basically, I want to tell a story of a Gundam story in that with My Hero Academia characters. However, I will include almost half of all the Gundams I've known throughout the entire franchise. So Universal Century, Cosmic Era, Double O's, Wing Gundam, Iron Blood, all those Gundams from every series will be included into this. So yeah. So in case you guys who actually wanted other Gundams to be in this, well, you'll get your chance. Also, a little bit of a heads up, there will only be that of a few pilots of the main cast in this. Mostly characters that have most of the spotlight and does more of the action, so there's that. Mostly being Izuku, Bakugo, and Shoto. Just letting you guys know this now. If you guys are complaining that you want somebody from Class 1A to be Gundam pilots, I'm sorry. However, there will be a few who will be and some who not, because that's just how it is. Sorry to tell you guys this. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Chapter 1, A New Generation. The new century being the Celestial Century, year 0105. This is the Earth is on a high population. Many people having to move into space, creating massive satellite cities in space known as colonies. In these colonies, many were able to mine new resources for the Earth government, otherwise known as the United Earth Government, the UEG. Now also, Mars was also getting attention from the UEG as well by terraforming the planet, allowing mankind to gather more and more resources off the once red planet. With that, humanity began even growing more and more through space travel by heading to Jupiter. Even though the massive gas giant planet was still hard for people to move around on the surface, they were able to colonize its many, many moons, gaining more and more resources for mankind's development in space. You would think that during this time, peace would reign. However, after the creation of the two new government systems known as the Mars Republic and the Judicia Empire, they both wanted independence from the United Earth Government, but the Earth Government couldn't allow that, so they went to war. During this time, they created new weapons to fight, that being mobile suits. The development of new mobile suits changed the landscape of warfare in space and on the ground fare. However, there was one mobile suit that changed the tide of battle and made one distinction, created by the Mars Republic, that being the Gundam. The Gundam was one of the most high-produced mobile suits in the war, and changed the tide for the Mars forces. During this time, both Judicious and the United Earth Government decided to develop their own Gundams Some even tried to mass produce Gundams as well. However, it was Gundams that were customly made for combat and for specific pilots that made the biggest difference. Ace pilot Gundam pilots. They would become the elite task force for the three forces. However, one team of Gundam pilots were the ones who truly made the difference. They were the forces of the Earth United Government, led by one man. His name is Toshinori Yagi, but his code name is All Might, leader of the Almighties, and his personal Gundam being the Zeta Gundam Custom Kai. This high-powered mobile suit was his trademark machine that helped him defeat many obstacles in his way, from that of mass-produced models, even new mass-produced models, and also fellow Gundam pilots as well. Even took place in many battles that ended in the United Earth Government's victory. Because of this, the man known as All Might became a hero and inspired generations of future pilots and future Gundam pilots at that. Right now, we're going to be talking about a certain boy who was inspired by All Might himself and who would end up becoming one of the greatest pilots in the world. Celestial Century 0125, United Earth Government Space Colony Side 9, aka the city of Masafu. That's one of the most prestigious military academies of the United Earth Government, being UA High. As on that of a training battlefield, two mobile suits began to clash together, one being a Gen 2 with that of a shield, a single beam saber, and a beam pistol, and the secondary mobile suit being a custom-made Leo with a thruster pack made for aerial and space combat, with that of a heat axe and a beam saber, as the two are now in a deadlock, with the beam saber clashing with the heat axe, as the Leo was about to use its extra beam saber to cut through the torso of the Gen 2. However, the Gen 2 uses its shield to defend itself within them, getting out of the deadlock from each other before the Gen 2 switches out its beam saber with its beam pistol and tried to hit the joints of the Leo. However, the Leo, using its thrusters, basically dodges each and every shot, as it soon charges at the Gen 2 with a heavy smash. Soon the Gen 2 was able to dodge before switching the pistol for its saber again, and then tries to slash. However, using the heat rod, it was able to deflect, as the two are in a deadlock, as the one in the Gen 2 cockpit sees a monitor and from his opponent as being that of a spiky haired blonde wearing a training pilot suit, saying, "Damn you, you damn Deku! Why won't you just stay down already?" As the pilot of the Gen 2, being a green net, also wearing a pilot trainee uniform as well, as his crisp green eyes have that of seriousness, trying to keep his beam saber steady, saying, "Sorry, Kachan, but I don't plan on going down here either." As the two continue having that of a deadlock, with Bakugo grunting and that of frustration, as they continue their deadlock with their beam weaponry. In the monitoring room, multiple people began seeing them as it being their fellow students / cadets of Class A, As looking in the monitor room, one of them with that of sharp teeth and spiky hair, gonna say, damn, Bakugo is laying down the ferocity even more than today. Within one of them having that of a lightning bolt, having that of blonde hair and a lightning bolt, saying, I mean, can you blame him? This is supposed to be our finals. He wants to really beat Midoriya today of all. But soon, a brunette couldn't help but clench her fist, saying, come on, Deku, you got this. You can do this. But soon, somebody places a hand on her shoulders, as it being another one of her close friends, being Tenya Ida, saying, don't worry, Uraraka. You know Midoriya. He's cunning in battle, so I believe he'll handle this. But soon, she, having less tense, saying, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ida, as he nods at his friend. Back on the training field, soon Bakugo gets out of deadlock before tossing his heat axe at Izuku, as he uses his shield to defend it. Before Bakugo charges right at Izuku once again, but this time he uses his beam saber to stab right through the shield, as he soon manipulates the blade to cut through the shield soon after. With then Izuku saying, damn, he cut me. With then Bakugo saying, you're done, Deku! As soon he plans on dealing a downward slash with his beam saber before Izuku throws away his shield and soon grabs his beam pistol, shooting at Bakugo as he aims for his main camera before soon using his thrusters at full force backwards to dodge the attack. With then Bakugo's main camera basically somewhat damaged, saying, damn it, you cheap bastard! Now I can't say shit! With soon Izuku not even commenting as he continues shooting tons of beam shots from his pistol. With then soon he begins running out of energy, saying, damn! With soon Bakugo saying, doesn't matter if I can barely see, I'm still gonna kick your ass! As he continues to charge at Izuku's gym, with soon Izuku preparing his beam saber, waiting for the perfect chance to strike. With soon he's saying, come on, I have to. With soon as Bakugo's Leo was about to ram right into Izuku, soon Izuku's Jin dodges at the right moment, as he feels like it was he had the perfect chance, the perfect time, and the perfect moment to strike. But soon he cuts off Bakugo's arm with his beam saber. With soon he then cuts off Bakugo's left leg of his Leo. With soon Bakugo saying, you've got to be kidding me! With then Izuku saying, it's over! But soon his beam saber soon loses its energy. With then his gym begins to shut down. With soon errors all over Izuku's gym, saying, no, not now. Why shut down now? I know I took care of it last night. With soon it goes down to one knee. With that, the suit with Bakugo's Leo unable to stand and unable to fight, and Izuku's gym completely shut down. The match between the two turned into a draw. Back in the monitor room, soon a boy with heterochromia and that of red and white hair saying, wow, I didn't expect that. Well, what am I saying? Of course I expected that. They had another draw, with soon Kirishima saying, damn, Bakubro's not gonna like this. With then Shoji saying, how many draws does this take? This is basically their 20th draw since the 4 years since we've all been here. within a girl with that of pink hair being Mina Ashido saying, man, I thought things were going to change since this was our last chance of fighting each other. And especially since those two were the last ones testing. With then Ochako saying, well, at least Deku didn't lose, but he didn't win either. With then a girl with that of greenette long hair wrapped around in that of a, well, bow ponytail, as she has that of a bland look on her face, saying, don't worry, Ochako. Knowing Midoriya, he already has enough credit to pass and become a pilot. So, all we gotta do is just cheer him up. With that, soon Ochako saying, yeah, thanks, Sue. Couple minutes later, both Izuku and Bakugo are now in the monitoring room. Within, a man with that of a 5 o'clock shadow and messy long black hair, and having that of, well, bags under his eyes, saying, well, Midoriya, Bakugo, just like before, looks like you guys had another draw. And this was your last test. Well, even though you both didn't win nor lose, your grades in tactics from the past have already proven that you're good enough to become pilots and be a part of the military. So don't let it overwhelm you. Got it? Especially you, Bakugo. Saying, yeah, I got it, sir. Understood. Then he looks at Izuku saying, Midoriya, your GIM, it shut down again. Saying, yes, I mean, I thought for sure that the power consumption was taken care of, but it seems like it's still not ready, or still not completely fixed. But I'm sorry. Soon saying, it's not your fault. It's your mechanics and engineers' fault for not taking good care of your mobile suit. But I digress. Right now, we need get back with your class. Then both Bakugo and Izuku get in their self-respected groups, with Bakugo with that of Kirishima, Sero, Kaminari, and Mina, and Izuku with that of Ochako, Ida, Tsuyu, and Shoto, and the rest of Class A, with then Aizawa coming up to the front saying, now that all of you have taken care of your last combat test, and some of you have, well, need to improve, but I know a few of you who don't even want to become pilots and just want to become part of the military. But even so, pilot training is still necessary, especially in cases like this. Laying out all your grades, it seems like all of you have now passed. Within hearing this, everybody couldn't help but cheer about this now that they've all graduated from being cadets, saying, but don't be too excited. You still have much to learn. Just because we're now in an era of peace doesn't mean you all need to slack off of your training. But even so, I would like to congratulate you on all becoming full-fledged soldiers. At least, not yet. At least you have another week before then, especially your graduation. Now, about to tell you, before you all begin, you're all going to be assigned to a new experimental warship that the United Earth government wants you all to get the feel of. Within hearing this, soon Ida saying, sir, why would our superiors give us such a, important warship? Why not give it to more experienced soldiers? With then a girl with a spiky ponytail being Momo Yayorozu saying, I agree. Don't you think that this is a little too soon for for kids like us? With then Aizawa saying, you're all 18. You should be prepared for things like this. Also, you will be at the main staff of the ship. However, I'll be your commanding officer for the time being. Until then. Also, if you guys feel like it, you can be reassigned to a different captain and ship as well. Just letting you all know. This is just an experiment to see what the new ship is made of. Not only that, not only you will be piloting the ships, you'll also, your fellow classmates from that of Class B as well. But then Izuku saying, so they also have the same ship too. Well, at least we know that we won't be the only ones alone. With then Shoto saying, feeling nervous, Midoriya? With Izuku having that of closed eyes and taking a deep breath out, saying, yeah, a little. But soon, as I was saying, don't be, Midoriya. You won't be doing this alone, since you'll have your classmates and I looking after you. So, you're all not gone from me just yet, as he has that of a devious smile, with the entire class feeling somewhat afraid, as always. But soon, the smile fade before saying, any rate, we all need to make sure to choose not just our main elite pilots, being our ace pilots, and our reserve pilots. So, I'll be putting you all on the board, with soon the first picture being Shoto, with soon Momo and Izuku saying, nice work, Todoroki, with saying, congrats, with him nodding, saying, thanks. Next up being Kirishima, saying, hell yeah, it looks like I get to become a manly pilot, just as I always wanted. With soon Kaminari saying, seriously, you get to be a pilot? Man, you're so lucky, Kirishima. With next up being Bakugo, as saying, of course I would be. Who else wouldn't? Next up being Momo Yaoyorozu, with Momo shocked saying, I get to be a pilot? I didn't expect that, but I would feel honored. And last but not least being Izuku Midoriya. Within Izuku's eyes widens, I'm part of the ace pilot team? With then Ochako saying, that's great, Deku, congratulations. Within Ida placing a hand on his friend saying, congrats, Midoriya, you truly earned it after all the hard work you put in. Within Shoto nodding saying, yeah. Within Izuku having that of a amazing smile, with soon looking at the monitor saying, I did it. All that hard work truly did pay off. I get to become a pilot, just like All Might, as he couldn't help but admire the fact that you get to become a pilot. With soon, Aizawa brings up the reserve pilots, as they being Fumakage Tokoyami, who doesn't look like a bird, but with raven spiky black hair and red eyes, with also Denki Kaminari, Mina Ashido, and also Tenya Ida, who are part of the reserve team. With that, Ida saying, so I'm a reserve member. Honestly, I am truly honored. With soon, Aizawa saying, remember, the elite team are only able to choose that of Gundams if they wish, and the reserve members are only given that of mass-produced models. So be prepared. So you better choose the right one, especially you ace pilots. Got it? With soon, all five of them couldn't help but salute, saying, yes, sir. With soon, Aizawa also saluting, saying, well then, you're dismissed. Have fun, relax. Also, as he had like that of 5 data pads, with soon giving him to Izuku, Bakugo, Shoto, Momo, and Kirishima, saying, choose from the Gundams on this list on which ones you guys you want. So, be prepared. With that, soon Izuku couldn't help but say, yes, sir. With soon Bakugo saying, I'm already ready. With then Shoto nodding, with Momo saying, understood, sir. Soon Kirishima saying, heck yeah, understand, sir. After that, Aizawa soon leave the classroom, with soon everyone else in Class A began leaving as well, with soon a girl with that of bluish/green hair and pretty thick eyelashes began jumping around alongside Mina saying, We are all going to graduate. We're all going to become soldiers. And that also means we're all going to stick together. Isn't this awesome? With soon Ina saying, I agree, Toru. No, this is the greatest day of our lives. We should all celebrate tonight. With then soon Ida saying, I do not think so. We're still, even though we may graduate next week, we're still cadets, and we still need to set an example, not just as future soldiers, but also for our younger cadets as well. Remember, with soon both Toru and Mina feeling that of down, with then a girl with that of short purple hair saying, Ida, come on, calm yourself. Just let them have some fun a little bit. But to be honest, I can't really blame them. All that hard work and struggles we've gone through is going to be worth it. At least let them relax tonight. Within almost saying, I have to agree with them, class rep. At least let's celebrate at least tonight. And I'm pretty sure you're happy, given that even though you're not an elite pilot, you're still a pilot. Within Ida saying, true. However, I would still prefer being that of a captain of a fleet ship. That's what I would prefer. But being a pilot is not too bad. I won't lie. But all right, why not? Within hearing this, everybody getting excited. With soon coming are saying, all right, party tonight, let's go. With a few of classmates began running off to their dorms and getting ready for tonight, with some also heading to the dorms just to relax. With soon Bakugo heading back, as Kirishima saying, hey Baku bro, you're gonna head out to celebrate tonight? Why the hell would I want to spend time with you losers? I'm gonna be spending time looking for a Gundam I want to pilot, so stay the hell out of my way. With soon Tsuyu saying, some things won't change, and they always stay the same. With soon Izuku saying, that's just Kachan for you. But picking up Gundam is an important decision. I think I'll probably stay in the dorms to choose my Gundam as well. But there is somewhere I need to go first before I head back tonight. With soon Ida saying, really Midoriya? Where do you need to go? Saying, I need to visit somebody. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good night celebrating. With soon Ojako saying, hey, Deku, you don't mind if I tag along with you if you like? Uraraka asking her friend. With soon Izuku blushing a little bit saying, no, I think it's best if I go anyway. I need to visit somebody, so... But don't worry, I'll be back in time to actually hang out with you guys. But I'll probably stay for a little bit to celebrate and head back so I can choose my Gundam. So I'll see you guys around. With then hearing this, Ojako feeling a little bit down saying, oh, okay. Bye Deku, and be safe. With soon Ida saying, make sure that you're back by curfew, Midoriya. With then Shoto saying, I think Midoriya plans on seeing his mom. With then soon Tsuyu saying, oh yeah, he and Bakugo were born here on Side 9. Isn't that true? With then Osaka saying, wait, he plans on seeing his mom, isn't he? With then Shoto nodding saying, most likely. With that, Izuku heads back to his dorms, switch out of his cadet uniform, and put on some casual clothes, as he plans on heading out in town so he can go and see his mother, so he can tell her the good news that he graduated and that he plans on becoming a Gundam pilot, an ace pilot, as he can't help but feel giddy that he can become like his idol, become like All Might. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Also, next chapter is going to be the, interaction between Izuku and All Might. So look forward to that. Also, I won't introduce their personal Gundams until like chapter 3. So just letting you all know now. But if you guys enjoyed this and continue to enjoy this, I'll continue this series as much as I like. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with my videos when I upload. Also, check out my Discord, gaming channel, and main channel, all linked in the description below if you guys feel like it. So, with all that said, this is Liam Mookie, signing out. Later guys, and take care.